you know, I come from out of state also, you know, a couple hours to get here myself. So I pull in. I'm a Figueroa baby, by the way, for those who don't.
Fig
know,
side.
yeah, De Leon. But anyway, so you know, this morning I pull up to get me a fresh white tea because I'm finna go the viral way. You understand me? I pull up on 51st, where I usually get my white teas and stuff. And who's sitting in the parking lot across the street?
Who?
Oh, Smacky Smack Smack.
Dun,
You
dun,
know.
dun.
Shout out to my guy. That's my loved one.
Smacc from Back On Figg, right?
Smack, correct. That's Smack. Let's make sure we get it, you know, correct. And like I said, there's never no malice. There's never no nothing about it. Smack is a longtime friend, family. My kids look at him like an uncle. He comes out to my house, sleeps on the couch, all that type of stuff. But I pull up on him and I say, well, you know where I'm headed. I'm finna go the viral way. You wanna come with? So, you know, that'll be a hell of an interview if you came and just popped up on guys. My nigga said, hell no. He said, hell no.
Yeah, hell no is crazy.
Hell no was
Not nah, I'm cool. I'm straight. I
I'm
got
busy.
something to
I
do.
got plans already.
Nigga, hell no. Let me know
Damn,
something.
Damn, Smack. I thought it was all love, cuz. That's crazy.
I don't think it was a malice situation like that. Shout out to the Deuces Motorcycle Club. You know what I'm saying? They had a function last night, and Smacky was, you know, there to the wee hours of the morning. I think he was just trying to
catch up.
Trying to go home.
And hell no is kind of not even kind of hell no is crazy. Hell no is crazy.
I thought to myself, I said, hell no, huh? I guess that's what T-Rail said when they said bring J. Real I'm still on your end. Y'all thought the last podcast was the last. So no, we still on that. I won't stop until I'm up under the banner, man, because I just got up off of 51st. Are you back on Figg?
Man,
anyway,
look, let's talk about it, because a hell no is crazy.
Yeah, that was kind of, and it kind of struck me because we have to understand that this is a competitive industry that you guys work in. I'm not a podcast. I don't run a podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm an independent recording artist. I'm an actor, inspiring actor. You know what I'm saying? I'm a self-published author, father. I'm many things. I'm not a podcast, you know, but I do understand that this is a competitive industry. It's a competitive thing you guys are in. And ever since, who's that? What's that podcast with Joe Budden?
Joe Budden.
Yeah.
When he mentioned Back on Figg, it took I saw a different type of change in the aspect of how they were relating to their
They felt better.
You understand what I'm saying? But in a way, I started seeing different factions of it pop up and said to myself, okay, well, if that's the acknowledgement that one needs for one
to change the
trajectory, why can't we have this inspiration come organically?
Well, see,
from our own side. Why does it have to come from a Vlad, or why does it have to come from a Button? Why does it have to come from, you know what I'm saying, an individual?
You still human at the end of the day. You putting these people in a different light based off of materialistic things or whatever else, how you look at them. And I'm going to just get back to that because, you know what I mean? I'm going to keep it 1,000. I like what Smack do. You know what I'm saying? I thought Smack was a cool nigga, but the hell no, it is crazy. But I'm going to just go off my 4 agreements. Don't take nothing personally. Everything that we do is whatever projection in somebody else's mind. But yeah, hell no is crazy.
Man, fuck all that. Ain't no hell no is crazy. What the fuck is hell no, nigga?
I'm gonna say
Viral no way, period.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna take what he said.
What I'm saying is, like, I'm not gonna take that personally, but hell no. But what I'm saying is, when I met him, he said it was all love, everything was good. But yes, a hell no is
a hell no to a nigga that, you know, we supposed to have water under the bridge is crazy. Because if a nigga tell me, hey, I'm going to Back on Figg,
exactly.
You green, you want to pull up? Oh yeah, cut him the homies.
I'm right
but
there.
I'm not. But at the same time, this is what I'm gonna say for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not popping up on no nigga shit that I ain't invited to. I'm not doing that, nigga.
Correct.
I'm not. Ain't no nigga finna tell me I'm in traffic, whatever, nigga. Yeah, I understand that. Hell no, I'm not pulling up, nigga. You ain't just tagging me along with you. Now, you can get them niggas on the phone or something and see, but
that I agree
other
with.
than that, on the same crib, I'm not just popping up nowhere.
Now, that's exactly what I was getting ready to say. You know, this is it kind of like how I did with Pookie for our first interview. You know, it was scheduled for me to have the interview. Pookie was in Rancho. It was on the way. You know what I'm saying? and it wound up working out the way it worked out. But initially, I didn't. But I called you guys and let you know what was going on. We spoke
for
prior
sure.
to showing up. But initially, that was not how it was supposed to go. So even in this case, I kind of, to be honest, I asked the question pretty much already knowing
The
not
answer.
the response was not knowing how the response was going to come out.
Yeah.
But I did already
Because
know.
let me say this for VwP. If we invite you to the studio, don't pop up here with nobody. It is going to be an issue.
Right.
Like I said, the first time, he called first when Pookie popped up.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure he would have done the same thing had Smacc agreed
But Pookie
to.
is more
Correct.
home.
And
that's
Pookie's home
Correct.
team, that's the homie and all
Now
that. We'd
that
been
would
in
have
his
happened
house.
if Smacc would have been like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Then definitely a phone call would have been placed.
For sure.
We are always respectable when it comes to other people's industry and what they do to feed their kids. This is what you see. This is for your information, sometimes for your entertainment, but this is their livelihood. This is what they do. Like I said, I'm not a podcaster. I don't pretend to do this. I'm up here because I'm invited here as a guest, to give my input because it was, whatever. But
It's something behind the hell no to me, though. It's something
that
behind the hell.
no.
Hey, Smacc, tap
Because
in,
but when it came out, though, it was a hell no.
Oh, yeah,
So
it's something
it
behind
wasn't
that.
like nah, I'm good, I ain't gonna go. It was a hell no. And I thought about it. I said, well, you know what? They are competitive in the industry that they're in. So it could be the thought of just conflicting podcasts.
Look, I'm gonna keep it. Hold on, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it. It
the
ain't.
Viral Way and Back On Figg.
Hold
on. Listen. Hold on. Let me keep it a buck. We ain't in competition with nobody. Let's get that understood. We are in our own lane. We came in, carved our own lane. We came in doing it like nobody in this sector is doing. This is why we started rising to the top so fast. This is why our name started getting mentioned with the ones who've been doing it 10, 15 years, and we only a year, 2 years in, and they already looking at us as, oh yeah, they finna be on that level. It's inevitable. They just got to get the right look.
Is not for everybody.
Exactly.
Because
and hold on, just 1 second.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna let you go. When you think competition, that is a low vibrational mindset because you think it's only a limited amount of success. I don't think that. If me bringing J Real on and he blow up, that helps me.
That's an alley-oop.
That's an alley-oop. I'm going to feel good about myself. I don't think me giving J Real shine is going to give me less shine. This is what a lot of niggas think. Oh, if I collab with them and they outshine me, I might not get as much shine. I seen Gilly the Kid just literally say that in the interview. I forget who he was interviewing. Who the boy that just had the beef with the whole West Coast?
Joey Badass.
Joey Badass. He said, look, that's the old way of thinking. You old heads, I'm not to be disrespectful, but that's the way y'all thought. It's enough success in this shit for everybody. Success is not limited. It's unlimited. It's when you have a lack-filled mindset, you think, damn, short blow up. I'm not going to have a chance to blow up. No, nigga, he can blow up. You can blow up. You can blow up. She can blow up. So I don't know, cuz niggas got to, I don't know about that hell no, but
Yeah,
what you saying?
but like you said, man, there is no competition, and it's not competition to be competitive or whatever. We all can lift each other in some way. But I'll just say this, man. It's good to wake up, look in the mirror, and the only competition's you. Word to Fab. And even that nigga ain't seeing me. So a lot of times people get things misconstrued. You get in spaces, but you people rather not work with the brother man. They rather work with the other man and all that type of shit. It's like, competition for what, nigga? You do your own thing. You do our own thing. And like you said, we be each other crutches at some point. That's how people get to where you get to. And it's a lot of times people just pick and choose. It's like, if you mesh, you mesh. If you don't, you don't. But I'm a different nigga, though. I'm a sainter that was raised by old school ways. And it's like this. If you an ally for me in the streets, you're going to be an ally in these podcast lanes or whatever the case it may be. That's like an easy layup for me. And that goes for, if you know, you know. That's just how that go. You know what I'm saying? So I look at shit a little differently. So it is what it is.
Man, keep it a buck. Is niggas feeling the way because they be seeing us on No Jumper and we be fucking with Adam and them because that's the only.
I don't need to make assumptions about
no,
nothing.
I'm making assumptions because it's content and we just talking about why somebody would give a hell no after niggas supposedly, that's water under the bridge. What's the deal? We done already had to sit down and, everything was already aired out. I don't understand the hell no.
The hell
other
no
than I
could be
wasn't
just
invited.
if
I'm not saying that's what it is.
I know what you're
I'm
saying.
just speculating, nigga.
I know what you're saying. I'm saying
Fuck all that.
Yeah, whatever. Regardless,
thing is-
if I'm giving away, that could be a way I talk, or it could be taken
Now,
as that
it could
way.
Be taken, It could be taken as many different things, right? It could have just, like I said, Brew could have been tired and this and that and been on some hell, no, I ain't going nowhere. I'm not driving to Long Beach with you and all this other type of stuff. And it could have been what could be speculated, that some people when they watch that gonna speculate and put under the comment section. My thing is this: if we don't never know whose ears is hearing whose voices. And if the communication is capped off with the subtleties of, oh yeah, we cool, no issues, no problems. But then back here, conversation is different. Back here, the responses are different. But I don't worry about being open and vulnerable with what I'm talking about, because I know that these bridges don't meet that side of the bay. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about J-Real is, they real everywhere. They're real everywhere. I'm everywhere. I know so many individuals. I'm so sewn into this. I'm the artist. My niche and how I label myself is the most known, unknown artist from South Central. I got more songs than feature than some of the most profound West Coast artists coming up right now. I got more songs with bigger features than Compton AV, Yellow Hill, TF Third, all of these individuals, which I respect all of these individuals. I have songs with all of them also, except for Yellow Hill. I'm trying to get something with him.
Shout out to TF,
You know
the
what I'm
homie be
saying?
working.
And the homie be working.
On the set.
We did a song 2 or 3 years ago, but what I'm saying is you don't know who's tapped in, who's going to do what, who does what, who's going to say what, when things are happening. When you put yourself in a position to say that you represent something and people come to you for information, people come to the viral way a lot of times, like I explained to the homie on the way down, not to divert, but I explained to him on the way down the difference between the viral way and other podcasts. Now, I understand that there's no competition, there's no chase for the number one spot type of thing. But what I said, the difference is between the viral way and these other podcasts is these other podcasts siphon off of drama, they siphon off of gossip, they siphon off of what's happening in today's societal, the tropes and things like that. But the viral way, they get political. They talk about what's going on. You're not going to go to a podcast with cats from Long Beach that's talking about what's going on in Israel and Gaza. That's speaking about the diversity of religions. That's speaking about the male-female diaspora and what's going on. You guys are touching so many levels, important levels, and not just having gossip and this and that, but having solution-based conversation. When I press stop on the Viral Way podcast, I have learned something that I did not know prior. That information you gave about the receptiveness, the red card theory, somebody's gonna watch this, somebody who never knew that, and you're gonna spark something in their head. And they're gonna start doing research, and you're gonna lead them into a world that they didn't know existed for them. And that's why it's important that even though we could talk about the hell no, this and that, and X, Y, and Z, that this type of platform stay up. It gets promoted, it gets endorsed, and it gets pushed out, because these are the important things that are necessary for the low vibration people to raise their vibe.
Bang. What you were saying, sis?
Each one, teach one, reach one.
Nah,
Let
y'all
her
see,
get her bars off.
obviously, the viral way is the place to be. I'm all the way here from out of town, so clearly it's something. But the only time that I watch like No Jumper, Back on Figg is when it got anything to do with the viral way. I'll try to go over to the next video, but it's just not my type of vibe. It's not my type of thing. I might go like pick up on something. Y'all say something about something. I'm like, okay, well, I want to know who this person is. I want to know who Go Extra is. I want to know who, I want to know these artists. I want to listen to some Cali music or something like that. I'll go to these other sources. But they don't really be having what I'm looking for. It's like, it'd be cool to crack jokes and laugh and all that sometimes, but sometimes that's not what you need. So, you know.
And just to clarify, I'm just speculating.
And shout out to everybody else, because, you know what I mean? I ain't no hater, man. I don't care enough. If you doing what you do, keep doing what you doing. But we are what we are. It's just different.
Just to clarify for me, I ain't dissing Smacc. I ain't dissing Back On Figg, but I want to know what the hell no was about. A hell no is crazy though. Like, I'm not letting that one get by. Cause I know what a hell no is where we from. Nigga, like, hey, I'm finna go to show game night. You pulling up? Nigga, hell no. Like, you put some emphasis on that.
You already know how I stand on that, but I'm learning because I've been hanging out with my bros. It's content, bro. So that's why I'm not as
it's content.
Remember at first I used to be like, now it's just content, bro. It's regular in the words of Messiah, man. It's regular.
You know,
bro.
I'm all like, I'm all positive. I try to be in this space because I lived in the darkness a lot, nigga, and that's where I thrive at. So I don't like to. I understand it. Yeah, so I'm a little different. Bro, love that shit on this motherfucker. Y'all know he love that shit. I'm a different nigga because
he tap dancing, but he taught us so much off camera where now it's kind of like I can't even let's go. Like you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like
I understand.
Hey, look, it's all real.
It's a necessary evil. Yeah.
But look, I'm gonna say this though.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
There you go. We got the director's cut. We seeing how the CGI is going. So I'm like, oh, all right.
Because